Also, another example of the bad. There is a problem with the Queensland government has made an overly cautious decision that is going to hold up a lot of freight coming into Queensland via ports. Now, this apparently is going to be something that is described as reckless and indefensible by the people who represent the cargo industry. Now, we all remember, if you do in your lifetime, but if you don't, there was a time 20-something, probably almost 30 years ago, where we had a fight on the wharves. And when cargo couldn't move around Australia, it came to a halt. The economy was deeply affected. The idea that this paper-thin margin that we're going to have between keeping our head above water and going right under with the corona recession, well, that's going to in part mean that we have to be able, that if you are a business who is bringing things into the country, that you want to be able to keep those things coming into the country so you can sell things to people in the country. Remember, 21 minutes from now, there will be no people in the country allowed in who aren't permanent residents or citizens. It means our population will be static at 25 million. We will not go up by 100,000, depending on whether it's a long weekend or the school holidays in other parts of the world. We will talk to representatives of the shipping industry about what the heck is happening in Queensland. But the reason this was brought to my attention was Campbell Newman last night on the show, who didn't mince words. This is an unnecessary step being taken by the Queensland government, who are doing this on their own. This isn't happening anywhere else in the country.
Now let's think about the cargo ships trying to bring in vital supplies to this nation, which we all expect, or exports overseas to keep this nation, basically earning its way in the world. And, how big is the risk? I mean, let's have people in hazmat suits down at the wharves dealing with the offshore, these ships coming in and the crews. But let's not completely destroy our economy, because that's what this will do.
We will talk to people who know that shipping industry about what's going on here. We'll find out for ourselves whether it is overly cautious or not. My sense of it right now is that it is unnecessarily overly cautious, and it has a deleterious effect on an already very weak national economy.